What's up, guys? This new episode of The Real Ugly Truth is about to start. But before it does, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and please share it with somebody. Thank you. So this past Friday night, I had a couple too many drinks. And I was feeling it a little bit Saturday. I was sitting with a little bit of a hangover. But the hangovers I get are not the same kind of hangovers I think most people get. I just feel tired, relaxed. I almost feel like I smoked a blunt or something. I just feel a little bit high. You know, I'm just kind of laying around. I want to watch a movie. I don't care what's going on. I don't care if somebody's having the best time of their life. That's exactly where I feel I'm ready to order pizza and watch a movie. But for some reason, I don't know what it was, but for some reason, the movies that I kept watching, I'm like, what is the deal, man? I started out with American History X. Next movie was Sleepers. I watched The Butterfly Effect. And then I finished with Blood In, Blood Out, and I go, okay, what the hell, man? Everybody's getting raped. Everybody's been raped in these movies. I said, I was like, then I started thinking like Hangover Thoughts. I started thinking like, well, what if you had to get raped? These people in these situations, they ended up having to get raped, right? You got American History X goes in there. He goes against the white supremacy people that he was cool with. He goes in as the top dog white supremacist, calls everybody out because they were hanging out with the Mexicans and doing drug deals and stuff. And he says, you guys aren't real white supremacists. You know, I hate Mexicans. I hate Jewish people. I hate everybody but me as a white person. I hate everybody but white people. Check my tats out, man. This is I'm representing. You guys aren't representing. So then he's like, you guys are fake. You guys are phonies. You guys aren't real white supremacists. Well, they didn't like that. So they were like, we're going to rape you. We're going to take you down and rape you, and we're going to show you how real we are. Okay? We'll do deals with the Mexicans and rape your asshole. And so then I'm like, all right, well, whatever. Still, it's a really good movie. I mean, you can't beat American History X. Then I'm watching Sleepers. Great movie, right? Great movie. If you haven't seen Sleepers, it's Brad Pitt is one of the like known people in there. I don't know the other people's by name, but they're all characters. They're all actors that you would pretty much know. Great movie. And it's about these kids that are in New York in their early teens, like 12, 13, somewhere around there, 13, 14. Maybe the oldest one's 14. They end up getting doing something stupid. They hijack a hot dog cart. They take the hot dog cart. They end up throwing it down the stairs. Something happened. I think somebody got hurt. And then they end up going to juvie for a year, I think. Well, this particular place that they went to, they were raping kids. So they had to get raped. They went there. They couldn't choose, like, can I get raped or can I not get raped? They had to get raped. Kevin Bacon was raping them. Kevin Bacon would walk in and be like, hey, man, take those tidy whities off and bend over. Because I'm Kevin Bacon. I'm going to show you 6 degrees to Kevin Bacon. And there was no choice. There was no way out of it. So I thought, man, they had to get raped. Then I was watching Butterfly Effect. Similar situation. Kids have like a rapey dad doing pornos. Actually, no, I don't think they got raped. I think they got pedophiled, or they got forced to make kiddie porn. It was really weird. And then Ashton Kutcher kept going back in time and trying to change that and trying to fix it and show that whatever. And then they show that no matter what, somebody gets affected by it. The butterfly effect. Somebody gets affected by it, and in a negative way. So then whatever, he goes back into the birth canal and kills himself. But Blood In, Blood Out, another prison situation, another raping. And it was with Spider Holmes. I'm part of the barrio essay. And they thought this guy was a fake ass essay. He was being fake, Holmes. He was half white with blue eyes. He wasn't real, man. He wasn't part of the squad, Holmes. So they wanted to teach him a lesson. Raped. No choice. You end up getting raped. And everybody thinks, I have a choice if I get raped. Let me tell you what choice you have. This is the choice. This is the conclusion I came up with while watching all these movies. This would be a choice you would have. And this is so the majority of the time, if a guy's going to get raped, that's what's scary about it being a girl, is that you could almost always be raped. You can go to the grocery store, you're raped. You can go to the movie theater, you're raped. You can go to the bar, and afterwards you go home and you're raped. I mean, rapings just happen. Just happen all the time. If you're a guy, you're fortunate in that situation where you don't have to really worry about getting raped. The majority of the time, you don't have to worry about getting raped unless you go to prison. And then it's the guy's biggest fear. Guys are afraid to go to prison because of being raped. That's the biggest fear. I mean, what else is there to fear? You're going to go there, sit in a tiny cell. You'll be able to watch some movies here and there. You can work out a bunch. You can read some books. You can do all that stuff. But it's scary that you're going to get raped possibly. That's the scary part. Somebody's going to put their D in your B. Okay? So I thought, what if you had to? What if for some reason you were in that situation and you had to? This is what I would do. I would go in, okay, I'm going to paint you a picture real quick. I got a cell, okay? Let's say one person cells. I'm not talking to anybody else. I'm not going to get raped in my cell. Where I'm going to get raped is probably in the corner somewhere where they don't have cameras. I'm just going to be walking by. Somebody's going to go, bam, push you in and rape you, okay? Because, let's be honest, the movie 25th Hour, where Ed Norton beats himself up, they don't care how your face looks. You still are attractive to them, and they're going to rape you. Okay? That doesn't work. So, let's say that's bound to happen. And what I mean is, like, there's no other option. You're going to get raped in your movie. In your movie, you end up getting raped. That's the option. So how do we change this? Who's going to do the raping? That's how we're going to change that. So I'm going into the shower, and I'm picking out the guy with the smallest dick. The toughest guy with the smallest dick. I'm looking around, and I'm going, ting, ting, ting. I'm looking at all dicks. They're going to think I'm looking for some sex because I'm going to be checking all their dicks out. I'm going to look. Go, okay, that guy was eyeballing me earlier. I know that he wants to rape me. He's got rape eyes. He's eyeballing me with his rape eyes, and I want that guy to be my raper. If I got to pick out of all these guys, I got Big Tony over here, hung like a horse. You got Jerry over there, looking thick as my wrist. No. I want Pinky Wiener over here. I want the smallest and least amount of penetration possible going in. Okay? And that's if I have to. If I have to, that's what I want. Okay? And should you maybe you should be willing, like a little bit more willing than being raped. Maybe it's more consensual. That way it's not such a scary event. Maybe you got to go, okay, well, in my movie I get raped and I picked out the best possible raper. Okay? Right? That's by far the best possible raper in this whole place. I'm in a shower of 45 plus guys, and he wins. He takes the winner on being the best raper, in my opinion. So then you got to go, do I fight? Now, in the movie, you get raped and you lose because that's what happens. Well, I'd rather not get raped and lose. I want limited penetration and I want limited bruising. Okay? So maybe bust out a bottle of wine, some toilet wine. Get that toilet wine that I've heard about. Anybody got any joints in here? How about some nudie magazines that have some girls in it? How about that? Maybe I could look at that. Or does anybody have some cartoons that somebody drew? What do we got here? What are our options? That's the point. You need options. You need to have options. That's everything. Okay? Now listen. That's my rant. Those are my hangover thoughts. I'll see you guys next week. Thank you.